Yo, I got something to say. The other night, I woke up out of my sleep from a dream. It wasn't a bad dream, actually. It was a pretty good one. In it, I was with my mom, and I guess it was a new house or something like that. We were hooking up some AV equipment, you know, TV, DVD player, PlayStation, all that kind of stuff. We were just kind of in the back, just talking about life, hooking up this thing. And it's actually significant for two reasons. One, ever since I was like in first grade and my mom got me my first NES, I mean the old NES. What you know about the NES? Nothing, exactly. Since we got that first video game, me and her was always in the back of that little 13-inch box set TV, and from that point on, me and her hooked up every different piece of electronic that we ever bought. Didn't quite do it right the first time every time, but you know, what we was doing, it was me and her every time. And the second reason why that's significant is well, take a look. Yeah, Miss Shelia Faye, well, Shelia B. Brown as is written here, was her married name. Yeah, she's no longer with us. We lost her in October of 2006. You know, the fall of 2006 was a bad year, you know. For her at least, it was a bad year. At the very least for her. And then for all of us after the fact, I feel like we lost an hour of daylight every day since she's been gone. Well, you know, I can't really talk all sorry about the whole thing because, you know, me and my mom was really close. And in fact, my mom set up our relationship back when I was about 11, 12 years old. She made it really well established about who was who and what was what. Well, she had a bit of a dark side too. I remember one time when I was about 10, maybe 12 years old. It was about 3 in the morning. She came into my room at 3 o'clock in the morning. She shook me woke out of my sleep, and like I looked in her face, and I was scared by looking in her face because like she, like her eyes were wide open like this, and her hair was all matted up, like had curlers and pieces of, you know, stuff coming out the side of her headscarf, and she was sweating a little bit. She was breathing hard, like she was just hot. She was mad, for real. And she said to me, "Boy, if you ever in your life put your hands on me, I'ma kill you dead." Didn't quite know what was going on at the moment because, like I said, it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm half asleep. But now I'm half asleep and scared. Come to find out, she had actually had a dream that night that I was about 20-some years old. We had gone to a corner store, and I beat the sleeves off of her. Apparently, in this dream of hers, we went into the store. She said something to me that I didn't like, and I just started like boxing her in the head on the ground, just getting down on her. And she decided that she was going to squash that immediately while I was still little. So she came in the room like a grown man. Came into the room like a grown man and shook me woke. Told me that if I ever even thought about it, that was going to be the end of me. So needless to say, I never boxed my moms. This woman was tremendous. She was probably the nicest lady I'd ever met. Most loving. She most giving. She always like cooking food for the family. Always, you know, she made this lasagna that make you just want to fight. Just so delicious, make you want to get in somebody's face and just punch them in the mouth with brass knuckles. But you know, I remember her like really fondly because me and her had a good relationship. I told her I loved her every day. I gave her hugs all the time. She was like, "Boy, get off me, get off me, get off me." You know, she was like that. But she was mom. You know, she was always there. I remember actually one time she just the way she would come to the football games. I was in the band. I didn't play football. I wasn't strong enough, but I was strong enough to, you know, march up and down the field and play a trumpet. Anyway, at the halftime show when the band went on the field to play, it was her and my auntie and my uncle and a couple of my cousins, and she was up there screaming, "Kevin! Kevin!" You know, and I'm sitting there like I'm standing there in rank, trying to be at attention and not look at her, because I'm like, maybe if I don't say anything, knowing full well that I'm the only person in the entire band whose name is Kevin, so they know I'm talking. They're like, Kevin, is that crazy lady talking to you? I'm like, I don't know her. Of course, and she died at the age, I can't even, I don't even know how old she was when she died, because my mom was very tight-lipped about her age. Like, I remember it was years ago. I don't remember what year it was, but she was celebrating her 35th birthday, I think. And she said that, you know, today's my birthday. It was a birthday, but the number wasn't going to be discussed. I asked her how old she was. She said, today I'm celebrating the 15th anniversary of my 20th birthday. So I counted 35 from that. My mom was a special lady, and I gotta encourage anybody that has someone special in their life to please, treat them as such. I'm just kind of blessed on that one, because me and my mom had a good relationship. I talked to her about everything, told her I loved her every day. So when she went, all I really had to deal with was the pain of her just not being here anymore. I didn't necessarily have to go through regrets of things unsaid and things said, stuff that I wished I could have said to her, and things I wish I hadn't said to her, because I always tried to respect her, and I always talked to her, and I told her I loved her every day. Like I said, I come up and give her a hug every day, every night. She was like, "Boy, get off me." But she wasn't really like that. My mom was the sweetest lady ever want to meet. She was always making lasagnas and stuff. She fed people. She was always nice, always polite, always courteous. She was my family was diminished when she left in every way. And I guess even without the regret of that, I guess I'm just saying that it really would be cool to just be able to hook up one more TV with her. Alright, fam, I'm about to be out, so like, subscribe. My Facebook and my Twitter is in the description bar below. And just remember, if you love somebody, love them. Let them know you love them, because you never know how much longer you got them for. Alright? Peace to you guys. And of course, rest in peace, Shelia Faye. Miss you always.